Hey guys, let me get everything adjusted here. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so I'm doing an update on Pokemon Go. That's right. This is my Pokemon Go update on what's been going on. How many days? What was I started on the 6th or the 7th? I don't even remember when it started. Anyway, it's been about a week, almost a week that Pokemon Go's been out. It's insane. Everybody's embraced it. There's a few people who just ain't got a clue and they're just outright nasty and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe you guys are doing this." Blah 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 blah. And I don't care because I'm a kid at heart and I like to have fun. So my wife and I have been playing it. My son, my wife and I. Jack Jr. is in El Salvador right now on a missions trip, so he hasn't been playing it, but we are collecting Pokeballs for him. And it's pretty cool. I have seen families come together over this game. I've seen kids outside playing and walking around and laughing. I've seen more people in the park than I could ever remember. It's pretty cool. And I've met more strangers in the past week than I have in the past entire year. So, why do people think that it's an issue? I have no idea. I've seen nothing but positive out of this. This is really good. Now, you can spend some money on this game. I know the app's free, the game's free. And if you're really creative or you live near a Pokestop, you're probably not going to spend too much money because the Pokestop's where you get free stuff. But unfortunately, you have to get in the car and drive. So my wife and I have snuck out at 11 o'clock at night because there was a rare Pokemon in our neighborhood. We did track him down and we took him out. It's pretty cool. It's just something that we can do as a family together instead of Jack Jr. going in his room gaming and Tammy on Lifetime Network and me just surfing the net. So if you haven't tried Pokemon Go, you should try it out. Just a few tips on the app. I'm going to pull up my phone just so I can reference it. You want to make sure. I mean, it's great that look, Pokemon's in my living room. Oh yeah, it's also draining your battery. So there is an AR switch, and I don't know if I can bring that up. All right, let me do a battle, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to battle this. What is it? It's coming up right now. Hold on. Oh, he ran off. Okay, when you're in a battle, at the top of the screen, you'll see a little switch that says AR. That stands for augmented reality. It was fun while it lasted, and it only lasted a few hours, and then it kills your phone. I don't care what phone you got. It's going to drink. It's the camera that's killing it, okay? So check that out. You want to turn that off. It goes into cartoon mode. The beauty of that is, if you're in the car, not driving, but if you're in the car, do not do this and drive. It's more dangerous than texting. And let's say you're fighting a Pokemon, and your wife turns the wheel and goes down another street. You have to keep you got to chase it around the car because it's in a fixed position. If you have the AR mode off, guess what? The Pokemon stays right on your phone, right in front of you, no matter how many circles your wife makes in the car, or your mom or dad or whoever. So turn the AR off. You'll enjoy the game much more. It's easier to fight the Pokemon. No distractions, and it will save your battery life. Let's see. For those of you who live near parks, go to the park. Our local park has 8 Pokestops. So we cruise. You can only go 15 miles an hour. I think if you're at 10 miles an hour or under, it registers on the eggs that you're hatching. It will register. If you go too fast, it doesn't take off time. It doesn't, because they want you walking, they want you exercising. But it's something that I learned. So we cruise the park. We go round and round. We hit each Pokestop. By the time we get back to the beginning, the Pokestop is refreshed. They refresh like every 10 minutes or something like that. Another thing is a lure. If you guys have never used a lure, you've probably seen at Pokestops where I don't know if you can drop them anywhere but Pokestops. I haven't seen them anywhere else. Maybe at a gym. I don't know. But a lure is something you drop down and it's got all these sparkly pink things, and that's when people come running. I mean, somebody has set a lure to lure Pokemon to that location, and you will see a crowd form and you will see friends being made. Now, here's what I need. The one thing that's missing. And yes, I know there is a chat app for Pokemon, but it's horrible. You can't get in. It's been bombarded. It crashed, and nobody can use it. So that means there's really not a chatting feature. Uh, I'm meeting a lot of friends. I want to stay in touch with those friends. I want to, talk with them and stuff and see how they're doing, maybe trade Pokemon in the future. And I have no way. It's like I'm saying goodbye to people and I don't, you'll see you later. Bye. Maybe I'll see you sometime in the world, you know. So, Pokemon Go, you need to add a friends list, just like every other app in the world. We need to be able to connect. So, that is something that we would really like, or at least I would. So that's about it. If you're not playing Pokemon Go, download it in the App Store, the Play Store. I think Canada doesn't have it still, and the UK still doesn't have it. And that's got to suck. I sat there and I thought, wow, could you imagine being in Canada and UK? I was sitting there feeling really bad for them and how frustrating it is to watch the whole world exploding over this great game and you can't play it. And I felt really bad. And then I saw Pokemon on my phone and I ran and caught it and I forgot all about it. So, anyway, guys, that's it. Take care. Be safe. Do not Pokemon Go and drive.